Rock and do now.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the...
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Ready? The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run here with the rookie. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throw to the right front. It is caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Shador. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 15 yards through the air. It's a Browns first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Mustang 19.
Now Shador on first down. He's caught left side by St. Brown.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Again, it's Sanders. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
70 Lions. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Set. Bronco, it's 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
19.
In motion is Hunter. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
Deputy! 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He connects with St. Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Six the Eagles. Go.
Sanders, little pop pass here. And a nice defensive play there, coming through to make the play in the backfield.
The line of scrimmage. On 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Got it. Ready?
It is 3rd and long.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19 Lions.
To throw again is Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Sanders going to throw again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Viking 18. 60. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Throwing again is Sanders. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Pack, Buffalo 18, 79 Brook, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now Shedeur will be hit as as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19, 18 Rattler, 8, ready.
On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. To the pylon, he's pinned. Touchdown, Cleveland. And his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
And in motion, it's Diggs. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19, 18. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Panther 11.
To throw is Sanders. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there, gain of 15, and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike, and they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points. All of a sudden, you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Third and long.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 50, trap 50. Go.
He'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Rig alert, rig alert. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play.
Hold the ready.
is a
70
turnover
Rangers,
on
70
down.
Rangers. Ready. Viking 18. Bronco 80.
As Stewart on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
19 tight.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18, 5 years. Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Shador. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns extend the lead to 24-0.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
Come on, 19, Charger, not cut.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Let's go.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This is 3rd and 6.
18, 5 years.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Ready, set.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Mike the corner, 17. Mustang 19.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal call, behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This is brought in downfield by Judy. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther. Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They go play action now with Sanders. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
1970 Timberwolves.
Again, it's Sanders. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride. And
at the point, it is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Hey, Rock.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some good blocking. Springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down. Just not here.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Think right. Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Trap 60. Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 60.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he'll take this one in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Brown. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, Locke.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Great job.
They'll stay on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Makes the score Browns 37, Bengals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready, go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70, Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He gets free inside the 20. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cleveland. Great touchdown for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's a run, going left. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
Hey, run! Take right open.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That is a big play for Cincinnati. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
3rd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Son, son. Here we go, son.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
4th and short, initially, you can tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
In motion is Hunter. A quick throw on the RPO is he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the
pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks. And I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass. But if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
There's Hunter. It's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.